Hey all, happy Monday, Roulette Fools. Brent with AOB. I'm going to place my bet here. Let's go with 9th Street reverse 135. And then we'll get to the screenshot. Yesterday we had a monster day. 1,015 plus the dollar daily took us up to 1,016. So let's start from scratch. 14, 732. We're starting at 0 again today. And let's see what kind of damage we can do. Hopefully today, wouldn't it be great if every day was like yesterday? I wouldn't count on it, but it would be nice, right? I do just want to say I haven't had a chance. I skimmed some of the comments. I fucking love you guys. Even though yesterday was an amazing day and I had a great day with the family and I had fun playing, admittedly some of the negative stuff kind of has been getting into me, but today, seriously, absolutely love you guys. I appreciate it. And it literally has rejuvenated me today. I'm excited to get back going. I'm still committed to finding ways that we can make this more enjoyable for everyone. So I don't want it to be repetitive. But at the same time, man, this is the goal, is to get there, and so I want to get there, and I don't want to risk it. I was a lot more cautious. I took into account what people said about playing the different strategies yesterday, so I didn't want to go below 1,000. So sure, I lost about, I think, $60 or something, but that's okay. We made that money just in case we were to lose it, and then we stopped. So I'm hopeful today that we can bust up there again. I would love to get at least a $500 day here in the first part and come back later. I'm gonna see if we can get a quick couple wins, go out and get my workout in. It's beautiful outside. But absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much. I really, truly can't even begin to tell you how much I appreciate your words and support. And for many of you that are playing alongside and doing the same journey, and we all inspire each other. We all inspire each other. I truly. For those of you who have started channels, you inspire me. For those of you writing in about your stories, you inspire me. For those of you who say positive words, you fucking inspire me. I'm fucking inspired all over the place today. Gosh. Right? So here we go. We're up 135. Playing with house money. Gotta love it at this point. So even if we lose. And I am paying attention to the comments of some of the strategies that you're writing in. Some of you are writing in that someone wrote in that you prefer to play only 6 streets, right? I mean, that's basically you're playing these outside bets at that point, right? Because you're covering 18 numbers. So you could just play 1 to 18, 19 to 36, or even odd, black, or red, and you're basically doing the same thing. But I guess if you play the streets, then you can pick which streets you want to bet. Like I said, I haven't done well with 2 dozens, and I used to play high-low, and I still do play that once in a while. Just either follow the winner, or normally I'll play follow the winner. But I mean, 18 numbers, I just find that I cannot consistently win with that. So to each their own, you know. $225 up right now. 5-0. Let's go. Let's go. We are going to kick this shit in the ass, man. I can tell you right now. Do or die. We are going to reach 100K. And I'll say this. If for whatever reason we fail, it's not that we lose all our money. It's that we come in at $99,999.99. And the clock hits midnight and I stop, because when it comes to playing legit here, I'm an ethical motherfucker. So I will stop at midnight, and then I'll win the next one and say that it went after midnight. It went beyond 365. All right, look at that. We're at 270. 6-0. I'm fucking loving it these days. Who is this? Miranda. All right, Miranda, let's go. Anyway, I'm hoping to get up, try some more some more of your challenges and some more of your strategies. And I'm going to definitely this afternoon spend some time on Discord and get involved in that again. I apologize for being so absent. And I'll get to all the comments here as quickly as I can. I've been trying to respond to everybody because you take the time to respond to me and post out there. So I feel like it's the least I can do to try it. Look at that, 315. Now on that last one, when we were at 270, normally I would have gone down to 45 and gotten 2 wins, but I decided today we're going to push the envelope through. I am expecting a loss here. I mean, we're at 7-0. We are going to get a loss, but that's all right. We're going to push on through. Maybe I'll go to Roulette Master or CEG and see a couple of their strategies that they do that day, and then that's what we'll do in the evening, except with, you know, $1 units, and we'll see if it truly can be done. Someone posted, said, hey, it works online, this strategy, but it won't work in the casinos in brick and mortar. If you're playing, oh, there's our first loss. We knew it was coming. It is true. If you play at the normal USA brick and mortar on the US wheel with a 0 and a double 0, it is a little bit harder to win because you're adding that extra 0 in there, but I still do all right with that. I still do right. It doesn't change this. It just, obviously it is a little bit harder to win, and you might have to grind it out a little bit more slowly, but it still works. I'm very fortunate that the casino, the one big casino up here called A, their mechanical wheel, but it's the ETG, right, where you have your own stations around it, that they allow you, it's the only ETG machine I've ever played on that allows you to play full bets. Like if you go to Vegas at the MGMs and stuff, they only allow you to do what we're doing here, like 27 coverage max. That's it. I don't get it. They make their money anyway off of most people. And if the casino has the edge no matter what, why do they limit it? I think they just get really freaking greedy and really want to limit you to high coverage bets. I don't know. Anyway, that's why I like A, because they have an ETG machine, $1 min bet, except the outside is a $5 min bet. All right, I take that back. It is a $5 min bet on that ETG. So, oh man. One 4, but we hit a 13. Let's switch her up. Switcheroonies. Anyway, I like it because if the tables are just packed, like on a Friday or Saturday night, sometimes the tables just get ridiculously full. I can go sit at that table and play a regular full game and wait for a spot on the table, or just stick there if I don't want to deal with the hassle, or if I reached my goal. Because the nice thing about that, right, is you can just say cash out, print your ticket, and you can go, no, okay, no, yes, we won. Good thing we switched. 26 would have been a loser, right? So that's kind of nice, versus if you go to the table and you cash in and the dealer takes the time to get you your chips, and then, if I'm going to take a break, no big deal. I'll just say, hey, I'm going to go to the VIP room real quick and grab a drink, or I'm going to use the bathroom. And they're, at least at A, they're really cool about it. I've been gone sometimes 30, 40 minutes. Now, sometimes, just word of warning to anyone that's new, you leave your chips too long, they will actually remove them. You'll get your money when you come back, but they'll pretty much cash you out. And you got to come back and you'll get your money. So it's not a loss, but they will cash you out. They'll usually leave a little note there with the color chips. And if you play there a lot, yeah, there we go. Look at this. We hit First Street, so it was a good choice to switch switcheroonies there. If you play there a lot, it's nice because the dealer, the pit bosses, they all get to know you, and you get a lot more leeway with them to do things, especially if you're nice. Be cool to them. You know, when you're winning and you're doing well, tip them well, especially out of your winnings. Like I said, when I said it before, if I'm having an awful night, they understand. They know if I'm losing, unless I'm down to like say $15 I've spent and I'm down to 10, 5, 10, 15 bucks. At that point, normally I'll usually just either give it to the dealer if they've been really cool and good and putting up with my shit. If not, I'll normally go for a 1-to-1 bet if it's, let's say, a $15 min table, and then I will split that and give the dealer the $15 and I'll keep my 15 bucks. Or after I give them that 15, I'll let that 15 ride again on 1-to-1 bets and either walk away with nothing or walk away with an extra 30 or 60 bucks. Not an extra, with what's remaining. Rarely do I don't remember the last time I've burned all the way down through I just don't do that anymore. But not that hasn't happened. I have definitely burned through bankroll before like nobody's business. Okay. Yes, look at that. 15, 26, 1. All right, let's go. Good switch. Good switch. We're at 11 minutes and 28 seconds and we're up $405. Also, another thing, I kind of forgot to mention this. When you go to the VIP, remember we had that daily bonus of $76? We no longer see that redeem here anymore. And the reason why is when you make a tier, say, I think the beginning tier is what, bronze. But when you make your next tier, for those first couple of tiers, you don't really get too much. But when you start getting up into the gold and stuff, they give you these hefty daily bonuses on top of your normal one. And they're good for a certain number of days. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. So if we go VIP here and we go benefits, if you look under Platinum 2, bonus from support, weekly and monthly bonuses. This reload, which is the daily reload, is from 14 to 42 days under Platinum 1, 2, and 3. So when you're Platinum 1, you would have gotten that reload for 14 days. When you finish 14 days, you don't get that anymore. I was on Platinum 2. I got that reload daily for 28 days, and yesterday was the last day. So we're almost to Platinum 3. When I hit Platinum 3, I will get that reload for 42 consecutive days. Okay, makes sense? And hopefully by then, oh, we just won again. Hopefully by then we've gotten up to the next tier, right? And then we'll get the reload again. Goodness gracious, let's just keep going. So if we look at our VIP level, we're at almost 90%. So I'm gonna try to bust and get us up to 100%, get us up to Platinum 3 so that we can get our daily reloads then for another 45 days. Then you got this Platinum here, and I think it's gonna take a little bit more work to get up to Platinum 4, 5, and 6, especially Diamond. Then I think you get your reloads for like life. I don't know. But we ran out, but I'm not complaining. That was 28. No. Oh, yes, we switched. Oh my goodness, look at this. 540 at 13 minutes and 45 seconds. We're going. We are going. All right. So even if we lose this, right, we're still up $405, and I'll go work out and come back and make some more money. Or maybe I won't go work out. Maybe I'll bet 270. Why? That's a good question. Because I can. All right. Can you tell what much better mood I'm in today after reading you guys' comments this morning? Did I mention I fucking love you guys? I do. And I'm excited to get this channel growing and get some events. I was thinking about this morning. I really would love to get this channel popping, get it up there. And I think I mentioned this the other day. I want to put on some events where we're having some sort of things in Vegas, locally here. I've never been to like Atlantic City. I've actually never been to Reno. I've never really had a desire, but maybe it's kick-ass. I don't know. But I would really love to get this channel going. If anybody knows some good YouTube channel promotion. I got online and you can pay money and they say they grow, but the reason I want to do that, I don't want to get rich off the YouTube or any of that. I want to do this. I want to put that money towards making this a great time, and that's my commitment to you. I'm not looking to make money off of YouTube in terms of subscription stuff. I would love, no, there it is. Did I say I was going to leave? I did say that, didn't I? Man, we're up $450. You know what? Let's just bet once. Let's just bet once and see if we can get it. This still takes us, right? This still keeps us up above 300, which is our daily goal. If we get this one, then I'll double. Anyway, I just think that would be kick out. You know how CEG, apparently they have their place where you can go and you can pay money to learn from them. I don't want to do the paid money thing. I'd rather have the money that's generated here go into a coffer, and we have like a get together and you don't have to pay, and hopefully drinks and food and stuff like that. Nice, look at that. Drinks and food and stuff like that is covered. I don't want you to have to pay to come hang out. I want it to be a certain amount of paid. And then, I don't know, if we could figure out a membership thing to keep track of, because some of you have been so involved and been around from day one. I would love to figure that out so that of the money, obviously I think the people that have been along from the get-go and who've been the most active in helping out, I think that naturally deserves more, and would love to have, if there's coffers, that your airfare's paid for, your hotel's paid for, stuff like that. That's my vision now. I know we're a long ways off, but that's now my vision. To turn this into a non-profit kick-ass club. Oh no! That's not supposed to happen, right? That is not supposed to happen. Could it be swinging back the other way? It could be. We're just going to go back in 135. Oh man, look at that. That was way up here. 585. I'm not complaining. We're at 17 minutes and we're up 225. That's usually way more than I expect, right? All right, let's see how this rolls. Let's see how this rolls. We lose this one, we're still up. I'll take a break and we'll go and we'll come back and we'll kick its ass later. Oh my goodness, we got it. Whew. And it was reverse again, right? Good thing we switched over to reverse. Let's see if we can go up. Oh, I'm fighting the temptation. I want to do a 540 bet. I want to do a 540 bet right now. We won't. Patience, my young Padawan. Patience. I really want to get today. I would love to kick some ass and get our. We're at 261 average bet, which includes today, which we haven't recorded, so that brings this number down, but we're higher than that, so I would really love to get caught up and get our average bet back up. All right, there's a win. I should have gone with the 540 bet. Oh, we got a dealer change. Man alive. She done good for us. Thank you. Almost a 5-to-1 ratio here. Let's just go $9 while we got a new dealer, so we're not sitting out. Okay. Let's go. Anyway, sorry for spouting off, but that's my vision. I'm gonna see if I can make it work. See if I can do something. All right, there's a win. $3. I like it. We'll do one more. Give him 2 spins. Who is this? Abby. Okay. So as we get closer to 12 months, I can guarantee you when we start hitting 6 months and we're kicking ass, I'll really start focusing on that vision of seeing about putting together something and getting together a trip and how we can compensate you all for being on this ride It may not be much for that first trip. That might be just kind of a see how it goes thing, see how hard it is to get people to meet up. I know you all have busy lives. I know you all have financial responsibilities and families, so I understand it's a lot easier said than done. That's not what we wanted. Good thing it was only $9. All right, we're gonna go 135. See if we can do it. Yeah, I know. Some of you are saying you should have stopped at 585, dummy. Yeah, that's all right. It's all right. It's always hindsight, right? I mean, we could have stopped way down here, remember, and said, okay, we're going to call it, and we went up to 585. And you're probably right. I mean, stopping at 585, that was a monster run. It's always good to walk away, but I don't want to walk away. I'm having a great time. All right, come on. Let's get a couple more wins here at this level. Okay, there's one. We'll take it. We'll take it. See if we can get a couple more here. See if we can get a couple more here. God, another gorgeous day out there. Can't wait to get outside, work in the yard a little bit. Went to the beach, so I'll probably wash my car. It's got kind of that salty layer all over it. Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay. You know, I was watching someone else's channel. I'll just get the name, and his kind of a slogan is, "We may be the smallest, but we're the best channel." Hey, kudos. I love it. The one thing I didn't like is he was playing a strategy, which is you put like 5 or 6 units on red, and then you put a unit on these black splits. And we did that like in the first couple sessions. I played around with that. That's not mine. I either saw that on CEG or on the Roulette Master. Someone posted that. I kind of got my ass kicked by it. In fact, I'll go back and look what it is. We kept hitting 2, 4. I don't know if you remember, but I got my ass kicked on it. So nice. My whole point being is it's totally cool about putting the stuff on your channel and doing all that stuff. But, you know, I guess what sort of frustrates me at times is the headline was never before seen strategy. That strategy's been seen. I get it, trying to get people to come to your channel. Totally game with that. But I think there's got to be a certain amount of honesty too, you know. Don't call something yours that's not yours. And someone did chime in and said, hey, I posted something like this very similar to this on the Roulette Master. I think he had the same, except he said he like put a unit on the 3rd column or something. So anyway, I don't remember that one, but I definitely remember doing like 6 units on red and then a single unit on the 5 black splits. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Look at that. Let's go. Let's go. I feel like I should do some jumping jacks here because I got so much energy. Burpees. No, I hate burpees. I hate running. I hate burpees. I hate cardio. Cardio. Just cringe. I did eat about half of a thing of Tillamook ice cream again last night. I got the chocolate peanut butter. It's got that big ribbon of... They always somehow manage to put it right in the middle of the ice cream. Have you noticed that? It's not around the edge. So when I'm doing my bowl, I find I get a crater right down the middle because that's where all the good shit... So my family comes and they're like, Dad's been in the ice cream again. And they're like, how can you tell? They said, because you ate right down the middle. You left all the... And I'm like, that's all the boring shit. How does Tillamook do that? How do all the ice cream places do that? Like, let's put all the swirl and all the goodness right in the middle and right below the surface. You know, the very surface, when you first open it up, it just looks plain. You got to get those first little couple scoops out of the way. So that's why, you know, I'll tell my daughter, you know, boss lady, yeah, you know what? ladies first. Go get your bowl. Here, let me serve you up. I'm kidding. I'm not that big of an asshole. I give them the good stuff too. But admittedly, when I'm on my own and I go in there, man, I'm just tunneling like a freaking gopher right down the middle of that ice cream. $5.79. What were we at? $5.85. Awesome. All right. What were we on? You know what? We'll drop down to 45. I hear ya. I hear ya. Look at this climb we made back up. Whew. That's like, you remember that old kind of that cartoon where it showed like a stork eating a frog and it says never give up, and the frog's got, you know, his head in the mouth, but he's got his arms around the stork's neck or something. Never give up, my friends. Never. Readjust. You know. Yes. 594. We're going down to 9. I'd like to get to 600. Yeah, never give up. Adjust your strategy. Take breaks. We don't call it retreating, right? We call it advancing in the other direction. That's what my drill sergeant when I was in the Army would say. And then actually when I was in the state police, that's what, when I was going through the recruit school, that's what one of the instructors, we're not retreating, we're just advancing in the opposite direction. See, it's all about up here. It's all about up here. All right, come on, give us 2 wins. Ooh, look at that. Was that not a great time to flop down to $9? I think it was. I think it was. Do I think it's going to go that? Should we switch the... You know, let's stick with this one more time. Let's double up. We're at $18. We're going to play very cautiously here. We're certainly not going to go below $500 now. I'm going to get it up back up to 600. As soon as we get past 600, I'm going to go for a break. And then we're going to come back this afternoon and we are going to get another 1K day. That's what we're going to start calling it, right? 1K day. Because it rhymes. I don't even want to watch my video because I probably sound like a complete moron because I'm just so excited and happy today. Okay, there's a win. There's a win. And you know what? You know what? We're going to leave this at 18 because we're so low. We're just going to leave it at 18. So get us $6. And then we'll be, you know, $3 away from 600. What is 28? How much was that daily redemption? 76 times 28. Hey, that $76 we were getting a day times 28 days, that was $2,120. $2,128 just on those dailies. Come on. Oh, look at this. All right. You're going to play tough ball with us. 9 street reverse 45. Okay, we lose this one at 45. We're done. We're going to keep above 5, right? That'll kick us like 528. That's a great place to be. And we will make it up when we come back because we are doing the 1K day. Anyway, I was saying earlier, if anybody has some good experience with using, you know, marketing companies to grow the YouTube channel and such, you know, just message me, especially on Discord, send me a PM, and I would love to do that. Okay, look at that. One more and we're there. We'll be at $603. We're at 30 minutes, almost. We'll be at 30 minutes when we finish this spin for $600. That's $20 a minute, folks. $20 a minute. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Yes, we're there. And we are there. All right. I'm calling it a morning. We're at 603. Let's just make sure. Let's go 15,335. Drum roll, $603, right? The same as here. So I'm going to go. I will be back when I can, and we're going to keep running this bad boy. And for those that are just curious, saying, hey, Brent, now that you're catching back up to the money that you lost, we're going to play more conservatively, right? I mean, that's the plan. And the answer is absolutely 100% no. So we will play smart, but we are still going to be a little bit risky. I'm going to play to have fun. I'm going to play to push the limits all the time. And hopefully that also makes it more enjoyable for you folks. I hope everybody's having a great Monday. Be good to each other. Be good humans. And I'll be back. Bye. Hey, we're back. Let's see if we can add on to that. Let's go 9th Street reverse. Still looking to make it a 1K day. Hope everyone's having a great day. My day's going well so far. Looking forward to getting this up. And maybe around 1100, I'm hoping, so that we can have some extra cash to play some other things later on today. Try some other strats. All right. Let's keep it rolling. Although I'm looking down here, well, there's a 14. Not a lot of First Street hits down here. I mean, this, if we had been playing this whole thing other than that 14, woo-wee, reverse 9 would have been rocking. So we're either going to keep riding that gravy train, or it's going to come to an end here shortly. We'll see. Let's hope for the best. Okay. Right between a 25 and a 34. So in between a win and a lose. Rolling. Okay. All right, we're looking good. I haven't even looked at the price of Bitcoin lately. Okay. Well, the good news is that's 3 wins, right? So we're, if we lose this one, we're not down from when we just started this new session. And when you look over here and it looks like the fucking Swiss Alps, you gotta smile. Okay, let's go. Yeah, baby. I feel like a kid on Christmas right now. I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to see what happens. Okay. Oh, by the way, I don't know why I just hit my head. I've got a Skid Row song in my head. We're at the beginning goes, rolling. Youth Gone Wild, I think. Maybe it just says it once. Rolling. Come on now. We're not asking for much. We're asking only for like 5 more spins like this. Just out of curiosity, if we were to lose this one right now, 15,425. We'd be up 693, and look at that average daily. We would be $8 away from being all the way back on track at $300 a day win. Beautiful. Just fucking beautiful. All right. 15,605. Look at that. We stopped right effing now. We would be at our $300 average daily again. We'd actually be a whole whopping +5 over. Our profit for 22 days in would be 6,605. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Damn, 918. This is amaze balls. One second. I think my mom's taking off. And that one was even better because apparently it didn't put a chip on, what, 31? Or one of those? Oof. 963. Yeah, it didn't put, I think, right? Let's go back and look at history. No, it did. Maybe it's weird. Maybe it just didn't show it on my screen or something. But it did have it there. Look at this. Beautiful. Oh my goodness. Gives me chills. Come on now, come on now, come on now. We need this one. Oh man, right? Would have been too good. Would have been too good. Oh man, that was amazing. That would have just been too amazing if we were able to get it back there. But I'm going to pause it and let it roll out and see how it does for a few spins. We're at 828. I really want to hold on that today. Let's see. We're at 15,560. 15,560. So close to this. So we're right here at our average daily again. We're kicking ass. I'll let this spin for a time or two and I'll be back. All right, we're back. Look at this. We lost on this 14, then it rolled 13 and 13 after that. Woo! Saved ourselves 2 more spins. Let's go in with 270. We're going to go regular and cross our fingers. And see if we can pick up another, we'll need 1 win here and then 2 wins back at the 135 level. Okay. All right. There's 1. Well, we just need 2. This is fun. This is fun. I'm having a great time with you all. We've been playing on the second session for 8 minutes and 20 seconds. Can't remember how long our first session went on this morning. It wasn't that long, right? Because we did pretty well. Some were saying, and it's not bad, that if we're going to try the different strategies at the end of the day, to use the gold coins. I think I spoke about this. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like Yes. One more. Come on now. I feel like I'm touting real live dealers with real money, and I know that's towards this and that the other is like bonus, but I don't know. I don't know if that lends itself to bullshit. I don't know. I'll think about it. Plus, I don't know if you guys really want to enjoy watching me play with fake gold coins. I don't know. Chime in and let me know what you think. I kind of like it, sort of pushes me to earn extra money too, to play with that at the end. But at the same time, it doesn't really let me give those other strategies a chance if I'm going to do what I did yesterday, which is cut them off as soon as they start, you know, kind of losing. Do ya? Look at that. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go 9th Street reverse, $9. I'm gonna put you on pause real quick. I got some leftover ribeye in the air fryer, just lightly warming up. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. And we lost. That's okay. Hey, we went to reverse. We weren't. I didn't mean to switch back to reverse. I put the wrong one down. Oh well. Oh well, it was only $9. So we can handle that, right? Let's get that back. No, son of a gun. Look at that. All because I put it on the wrong ones. That's okay. It's only $36. Let's go 9th Street for 45. Let's get this back. Let's get this back. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk about food again. Oh man, that ribeye last night, I cooked that thing to perfection. It was just, oh my. It's because I was talking about food, isn't it? All right, let's go 134. Let's go 134. So much for only starting out at $9. Come on now. Get us back there. Get us back there. There we go. There we go. Calgon, take me away. Oof. I'm not going to go quite that heavy again. I'm going to go and slow down a little bit and go. Let's go $45 here. We're only 19 bucks away, so let's win two $15 bets and get back up there. What was our high? 1,008. Okay. We can do 1,008. We can do that. Again, I'd like to get to be about 1,050, 1,075 really, so that we have some room to play some dollar bets. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh man. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to take it to get this win. That'll get us back. And then I should probably do the right thing and call it. Go eat that terrible bologna I have. You know, bologna, those stupid little black things in them. I don't know if they're peppercorns. Growing up, my dad, I think I told you this, my dad was a teacher. We didn't have much. 1,011. Nope, that's 124. Anyway, my dad was a teacher. We didn't have much. And my mom would send me to, we would have lunches, right? We'd pack our own lunch. And it was usually the big ass grocery bags. I didn't even have the cool little lunch bag. So I have this giant brown bag rolled down from the top. And it's literally got like 3 things in it, right? It's got the worst sandwich from hell in there, which is 2 slices of 15,000 wheat bread, right? It's like chunks of bark dust in there. And this bologna with these big black chunks of nastiness, and maybe a sprinkle of mayo and a sprinkle of mustard and 1 leaf of just absolutely limp lettuce. And then I had a red delicious apple in there, which I love apples. I just hate, these days I hate red delicious because those apples are so soft and I love a good crispy, like a honey crisp or a cosmic crisp or even a granny, because they're nice. I get this bruised ass, mushy ass red delicious, but in there. And so I'm carrying my lunch and you got this apple rolling back and forth in this giant fucking bag like a bowling ball. Kids are looking at me. I'm trying to trade this shit away like bad stock, and no one would do a trade, right? No one would do a trade with me. And I just go, every day I kept opening and going, please have something cool in there, like a juice box, or never. That nasty sandwich, always this really soft red delicious apple, and then for dessert, some saltine crackers in a sandwich bag. For those of you who don't know the difference between a Ziploc and a sandwich bag is the kind that has that little lip and you fold it over the top. Okay? Some saltine crackers in a sandwich bag, to which they were saltine crackers that had been in those long sealed bags that saltines come in, but had been eaten halfway, and then the top had been twisted for like a fucking ages. So this, you could literally almost bend these saltine crackers. That's what I had for lunch. So now my family wonders why I'm so damn picky with certain things. 1, no bologna, please. I want really good sliced lunch meat. I'll even take like the Land of Frost packs of those really thinly sliced meat. I'll even take those. In fact, I'll eat a whole package of those. That's how good it is to me these days. Number 2, I tell them, if the name of the apple doesn't end in crisp, don't buy it. I won't eat it. Number 3, I like my crackers fresh, and I mandate to them, if you're going to open a bag of crackers, I don't really eat saltines, but if you're going to have Ritz or whatever, please, take them out, put them in a Ziploc, and leave them out on the counter so that I can finish them at 3 a.m. in the morning when I'm playing roulette. Don't let them go stale. That's a waste. Same thing with taco shells. Tell my daughter whenever she's home, I'm like, don't open a pack of taco shells and leave 2 taco shells back in the package. What is that? Don't do that. Put them in a Ziploc, leave them on the counter. I'll zap them in the air fryer, which, by the way, air fryer has changed my life. My life has changed. I'm what would you call that? A born-again reheater? I don't know, but I'm a born-again reheater. Now, I will reheat up foods in that air fryer. It's pizza. I don't mind cold pizza. I love cold pizza if it's good, but I really love being able to reheat a cold pizza back to better than it was new. That's like that bullshit when people sell a used car and they say better than new. Fuck off with that. It's not better than new. Okay, so you added this giant stereo and okay, cool. It's not better than new. All right, that was our first loss. It was 49-12. We're doing well. We're doing well. And we're inching our way up there. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty particular. Plus, when we did get the luxury of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, still it was with that nasty million whole grain bread, Nowadays, I tell my family, I want Soft ass white bread. Wonder, I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's the, Safeway brand. I don't care as long as it's white bread. And it literally on the label says no grains, nothing healthy in here, just flour. 100% processed like hell flour. That's all I want. And then when I was growing up with the peanut butter and jelly, my mom would put this layer of peanut butter so thin, I think she was spreading it with tweezers. Same thing with the jelly. And I'm like, are you on commission here with how much stuff we have left? Are you returning it? What's going on? So now my family knows if it's not gushing out of my sandwich, I send it back. I send it back. Remember that Office episode where they go to lunch and there's that Italian insurance guy they think is a mobster? And he goes to the restaurant. He's like, I want my salad. I want this on the side. If it's not on the side, I send it back. So that's a big saying in our family. I send it back. Anyway, I want my sandwiches loaded with meat. Ratio is everything, my friends. Ratio is everything. Cake. Don't give me a big ass piece of cake with this little tiny thing of frosting. I'm a frosting guy. My family knows. Like 3 layers of juicy frosting and the outside better be well coated. Thank you. Thank you for this therapy session. I needed this. That was really nice. I feel great. Look we're continuing this win. We're only on $9, but I mean, I'm hoping to get up to 45 so then I can bet a $45 bet and run with it. So now you all know the darker side of my very traumatic childhood with sandwiches. I'm just kidding. I got nothing to complain about. My parents were good people. They raised us right. I'm very grateful. Oh darn! Look, it left off one there to all that I could see. That's kooky. Let's replace that. Now it shows up. Didn't show it up last time. 16, 14, 10. 9 street. Let's just. I didn't mean to go $36, but there we go. There we go. And I meant to go just the normal 1, 2, 3 streets. I keep meaning to order this better, and I haven't been. So there's 9 Street 45, 9 Street 9, okay. All right, there's a win. 1029. Let's go back here. All right. We were trying to get up to 45. Let's bump this up to 18. We can get up to 36 and double it on this one. We don't have to wait till 45. I could go off on the clothes my parents got me. All the other cool kids wearing Levi's. I think I might have told you guys about this. I'm wearing Toughskins and some sort of hush puffy loafers. Oh, what are you doing? What was that bet? That was an $18 bet. All right, let's see if we can get this back up. I need to concentrate. You guys got me derailed here. I gotta focus again. Focus. All right, 1,050. We're gonna hit 1,050, and I'm gonna go get lunch and go outside. Come on now, help us get there. Okay. All right, there we go. 1,023. How much was that bet? It was a $36 bet. I'm gonna go 45. Let's see if we can get this thing to 1,050 quick, because I'm hungry. I don't get hangry. I tell you what, Boss Lady does. And it's like a fucking light switch. There's no leading up. There's no indications. It's like stepping on a python. Yeah, baby. What does that get us up to? 38. Come on. This would do it. This would get us there. This would get us there. Come on now. I asked Boss Lady if she'd like to take the wheel and drive sometime. She said maybe, but I gotta tell you the truth. She's not crazy about it. I could probably get her to do it, so let's see if I can get her to do it. I'd probably do it on a day like this where I could get up quite a bit so she wouldn't feel super bad about losing some money. You jerk. Luckily it was only 45. It's 45. You know what? No. We're gonna get back up. Let's push it back with a, let's go. I am not gonna go below 900, so we leave this one, we lose this, we're at 903, and that's all right. We'll get back, we're so easily within striking range, we'll get to it. Anyway, if she does come, if I'm able to get to her, just, it's interesting. She's super talkative person, but when she's with new audiences or around new people, she's one of those that are just really, really quiet for a little bit until she kind of gets comfortable and assesses, and then it's like opening the fucking floodgates. Yeah, I'm not going to say what I was going to say next about not getting her to, you know, whatever. But, okay, there we go. 1023. What were we at? 9th Street, 45? Anyway, nah, she's not like that. I would never tell her that. She's wonderful. But if she does, I wouldn't expect a whole lot of commentary. We'll see if she does, but I wouldn't. So maybe you guys are like, thank God, Brent. We're just here to watch the ball spin. Shut the front door, right? Shut it. And you know what I say to you? I can't argue with that. I cannot argue with you on that. Come on. Yes. Last time it was 32. I think we fit 26 a couple times. Does that only get us up to 38 again? Damn it, Jim. All right, where we were at. 1038. Matching it up. So I'll see what I can do. Get you a pretty face in front of this thing, and she may very well be really, really good luck for us. Although I admit it, I'd probably put her on $1 streets for a while until she feels comfortable, or unless we go way up, then I'll just turn it over and just tell her, you know, I'll do a session with her offline just to show her how these work up here so she can either do that, but most likely she'll just, oh no, come on. Curses. All right, we got our $90. We're not going below 900, right? So we lose this one. I wish there was a way you could zoom in on this so we could just see just this last part, right? But I really do like looking at this. Gives me a little warm feeling inside. Let's go. There it is. There it is. 26 again. All right. Come on now. Come on now. Maybe we should just leave it at double. You know what? Let's just leave it at double. One and done. One and done. One and done. Winner takes all. Yeah, I need to get my ass out there and work on the garden boxes for her. I'm supposed to be out there now. No, oh no! All right, we're at 9:33. Hey, I said we want to go below 9, right? We got a couple dollars here we can use. We got 18 bucks. Let's see if we can get that bad boy up to 45. So much for one and done. Okay. Zara, that's her name. 32. There's our 32. My Roomba robot just took off, so I'm going to pause it. I don't want that making noise over here. By the way, I love my Roomba robot. Actually does a really good job of cleaning as far as like hair from the pets. Okay, come on now. Come on now. I think the gods have spoken and said, Brent, go eat your ribeye. All right, I'm out. We'll be back later this afternoon. We'll pick up where we left off, get back to the 1K day, back again, and a little surplus, and have a little fun this afternoon with a couple other strats. All right, cheers. Okay, so maybe I'm back a little sooner than I thought. Finished that delicious steak, and we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna give it a go. Okay, I will not go below $700. We will not go below $700. Let's see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. All right, we're playing reverse 9. All right, there we go. Okay, let's go. Mrs. AOB is out doing groceries, doing errands and groceries and stuff, so I need to hurry this shit up and get outside and make it look like I've been out there for an hour. All right, you know what I'm saying? Splash a little water in my face. Whew. It's been a hell of a day. No. That's not what's supposed to happen. All right, so now I got to go to 45 because I'm not going below. I'm not going below 700 in a 135 bet, so we need to get a couple dollars here so we can go back to 135. I know. That's all right. We're at 1,038. We're easily within that. We're 200 away. Might consider switching to regular. Okay, I think we're gonna go straight up. All right, this is do or die. Ride or die. This would put us at $711. So we don't want to go below that. 700 was our stop limit. That's where we're going to stop. All right, let's see if we can get lucky. We weren't doing too well with her at the end, but let's see if we can. Let's see if we can. Get caught up here a little. Oof. No bueno. Just unlucky. All right, we're definitely calling it quits for the afternoon. We'll come back this evening, get us back up to the 1K day, and keep going. Undeterred. All right, cheers. All right, we are back for a hot minute. Taking a quick break. Let's go 135 reverse. Quite a few of you wrote in that, one thing you'd like to see on this, and not that my life's that exciting, but a little bit more about my background and just some pics. I'll do that. In the meantime, took my dad out to outside today, so he had a great time, and got to see him just sitting out there. This is our fire pit patio area, overlooking our fields and stuff. It was an absolutely gorgeous day today, so he had a good time. So anywho's, let's see if we can get this going on. Let's see if we can pop this back up. I'm gonna push it this time. Straight through. We're gonna go straight through. We're gonna clobber this thing. There we go. 15353. All right. Anywho's, appreciate all the feedback from everybody. My background isn't anything special. Dad was a teacher. We moved out. He's from China. Grew up in a little white farming town. My dad believed in integrating and not believing in, any entitlements or anything for, being a minority. So, oh my goodness, that sucked. We integrated. He got in there. He kicked ass. He was a teacher. He was a good teacher and socialized, became part of Rotary. He actually started soccer in our town and was a coach for a long time. And we became part of the community. I'm totally against racism. I know it exists. Racism, sexism, all that stuff, it exists. But at the same time, I grew up with my dad telling more Chinese jokes than anybody I knew. I believe in making light of things and knowing the difference between when you're just having fun and poking fun at some stereotypes and cultures versus getting all up and offended over everything. So anyway, that's just me. Okay. So I kind of grew up joking around, and I don't know. It's difficult for me to see when people get really offended about stuff, so I'm gonna apologize in advance if I'm on here and I say stuff, just because that's not how my brain thinks. Just have fun with it, people. Life is short. Be kind, be good to each other. At the same time, know when things are joking and when things are light and fun and stuff like that. And I know sometimes it can be a tough line to figure out. Anyway, let's go. Come on, let's see if we can get back up in here and string some wins together. Nope. Oh, we hit it right when they're doing zeros. All right. Don't like the other side of this mountain. Do not like the other side of this mountain. But, man, my dad was a great teacher. He loved to fish. Gave me my love of music, so I love playing my guitar. I think I shared this early on. 2 years ago, I fell off the roof, landed on my back, messed up my back, and then last summer I fell off a really tall ladder and shattered this entire area of my arm. Ugh. Yes. All right. That's what we needed. Come on. Let's keep this going up. Now I got to stay at this level bet here. Anyway, so it's been tough because I severed some tendons and it's tough for me to play guitar anymore, but I'm pushing on. Anyway, I'm not a good student. Barely graduated high school. Got in a lot of trouble. I think I told you guys this earlier. Had to join the Army. So did that stint. When I finally got out, I started going to college. Took me 7 years to get my bachelor's degree, but I pushed on. I'm a terrible student. I hate sitting in classes. Hate it. Pushed on, got that. Right after that, all right, look at that. Come on now, there we go. After college, I was working for my father. He had left teaching and became a computer programmer, designing financial software back then. This was before all the mainstream software like SAP and all that came about, and Quicken and stuff. So he was actually writing financial accounting software for companies. And so I worked with him for a long time while I was going to college, and then joined the state police right when I got out of college, and I told you guys that earlier. And then my father got sick. I came back here, kind of took over his business for a while, and then from there I took over his business, branched out into consulting, got more and more into that, found out I really love project management and program management, and that was kind of my niche. Whew, barely missed that one. And from there came in and just started from the ground up, started coming in as a project manager on technology, software development, and then just kept moving up to project management, PMO, project management office director, and consulting on up. And then after I retired, I came back and started consulting for the state of Oregon. And after that, had a really great job offer for a company in Ireland. And that's been a really great job, and got super flexible hours. So now over there, associate vice president of program management for the company, and I'm really enjoying it. It fills up some of my time, so I like it because I still love project management. So that's what I'm doing, and we live out here in the country. We had 7.5 acres, but this last September, our 7.5 acres is actually on 3 separate lots. So our house and then 2 lots on each side of us. It looks like all one pasture, but a builder came by and offered us a ridiculous amount of money for the 2 lots. So we decided to sell because it's just pretty much me and her these days. And it's a lot of property, and the house is really large, and we're looking, no, that's a win. I keep thinking we're on regular, but we're on reverse. So it was a lot of work keeping up because our property was all hay, so we'd have to mow it and bale it and hay it every year. And so I'm kind of happy to get rid of those 2. We sold them as 2-acre lots. So we still have 3.5 acres here around us, which is a nice size. And yeah, the weather's getting great. I can't wait to take the boats out. So my fishing boat is actually my nicer boat. That's the one I like. It's a River Hawk 18-footer. And the ski boat we got a long time ago, and we have talked about getting because we love being on the water. But honestly, even in the summer with camping and all that we do, we're lucky if we get on it 10 to 12 times a summer. That's quite a bit, right? Actually, in Oregon, when you only have pretty much June, July, or July, August, and then a little bit of the first part of September. So getting out there, every week, 10 times doesn't sound like a lot. So we started looking at new boats. Holy shit cakes, Batman. We're talking nowadays a new boat is 110,000 easy on up. Yeah, you can get a used one, but we got this one. We've had it for a long time. It's just a really basic boat. It's got a 175 horse outboard motor on it. It runs like a champ, and it's got. Luckily, we wanted like the U-shaped round bench seat in the very back. There's our first loss, and then it has a cushion that goes in the middle of that U-shape because there's can be a table there, but then it makes it a big, what do you call it, a sun deck or a sunbathing area. So the nice thing about that is it's all paid off. We had it forever. I don't care if it gets scraped up. Whatever, but we pretty much just go out there, we anchor up, we turn on the tunes, we have drinks, we have food, we swim, and we sunbathe. That's about the extent of it. And it does great. So it's an older boat, but it's really comfortable. So my fishing boat, because we go out in the wintertime, go crabbing, it was really important for me to have a nice big fully cover with the bench seats and the captain chairs, the bench seats, the live well. I chose a smaller motor for the primary motor on the 18 footer because I like having a motor that I don't need to go far here. Oh, sons of bitches. These jerks. All right. We're going to go back down easy. 25.9. Wow. This did not work out like we were planning, did it? But I'm not going to risk the whole kit and caboodle by going up to 540 as much as I want to. Anyway, so we'd opted just for a nice Mercury 4-stroke, 60 horsepower motor. I would have really liked like at least maybe a 110 or something, but when we talked about it, this thing sips fuel. I can go an entire season on 1 tank of gas, and then the kicker motor is just a little 6 horsepower kicker emergency motor. But they all do well for us. I mean, every time I think about getting newer, bigger, better stuff, especially with the ski boat, I don't know. Just can't do it. Just can't do it. These work for us well enough. Although my daughter jokes, because when we go down at the beginning of the season and you start a 2-stroke motor up, you know, it can tend to have a whole lot of blue smoke come out of the thing. So we're down there and everybody else is in there, you know, they're expensive super boats, and we look like we're total ghetto coming down there and firing that thing up in a big plume of blue smoke. But after that, for the rest of the season, it starts up and doesn't smoke that much, so it's not a big deal. Oh, rat shit. All right, we're going backwards, aren't we? This is no bueno. We're going to push through. I know what you're saying. That's all right, because I'm having fun. We're going to push through. We're just going to push through. Pissed away all that good luck earlier, huh? All right, let's go. Let's get it back. Let's get the mojo back. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to rename this series How to Make Easy Things Become Really Difficult. That's the name of this series now. How to take a good thing and just turn it into absolute shit to where you got to fight back. Okay. Now, knowing me, I'm tempted. If we win this one, we would be over 540, which is what we need to double this bet. I'd be really tempted to double this bet. That'd be 180 a win. Right? Right now, it's $90 a win. But I know. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, Nelly. We're just going to shit right now. Ha! How are we losing our ass on this? 29, 23, 26. You know, we got to go 134. We're going to go 134 for 5. I know. This is when it gets exciting. It all has to average out, those wins and losses, right? Can't keep going up the hill. I know what everybody's going to say. Should have stopped up there, and you're probably right. But I'm having a good time, man. This is fun. Holy fuck tards, Batman. Are you kidding me? Wow. Wow. I cannot believe her. All right, we're pausing. We're coming back, but we're going to go strong. Actually, you know what? We've lost that. We're going strong. We're going to play through it, goddammit. We are going to bust this thing wide open. There's no way is this getting the best of us. We're going to push through. We're still at 13,373, so we're doing okay. We're still over, we're up 43 over our base. I won't go much beyond. I won't go back. If we don't get this one, I'll crank it slow again. That's the nice thing about having those $1,000 days. Okay, there's one. Here we go again, here we go again. Come on now, be good to us. Be good to us. Plus, I kind of want to get to the VIP third tier. What is that? Platinum third tier? What is that? Yeah, we kind of want to get to Platinum 3 so I can start getting those daily money again. That's worth a couple $1,000s. All right, all right, all right. That's what we're talking about. 441. We're going again. We're going again. This would get us up to 800 bucks. What was our high? Oh, 1,038. Somehow I was thinking, oh, well, we've only been to... This would get us up to 8. Come on now. Come on now. We're pushing through. This would take us down 600 for the day. Even if we did, yesterday was 1,000, so minus 600. Yesterday was up 400. We could actually get $200 today and still be on target for our 300 bucks a day. See how twisted my mind works to justify this? Come on now. Come on now. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Pushing through. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. All right, let's roll. Phew. We're through the hard stuff. We're through the hard stuff. How many bets was that? One. How many $1,000? Is that 2 bets or 3? Woo. 3 $1,080 bets in a row. Amen. Amen. All right. I'm trying to remember. We were down here on this session, 576. Where were we when we started this session? All right, there's another win. 302. Huh. 846. Man, I was actually really tempted to leave it at 1,000 right there. That would have pushed us up to 1,100. But yeah, that would have been stupid. But no more stupid than the last 3 bets, right? But I don't consider the last 3 bets stupid. I take that back. That's what I do. That's what we're gonna do. Got to push through. We lose 3 in a row. Let's push through. I told you for a little while, until we get our reserves built up, I'm going to play a little crazier. Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right, all right. There we go, 891. I'm loving it. Let's go. Anyway, back to the boring life and story of Brent. After I started Project Manager, climbed the ranks, I am where I'm at now. They enjoy paying me a very, very nice paycheck to work remotely, have very flexible hours. It lets me stay in the business, work with people I love, and what can I say? So this is disposable income for me, especially after selling those lots. Ooh, there's our first loss. Well, first loss in a while. All right, let's roll. Let's roll. Let's see if we can turn this around with her and not get multiple losses in a row. 32, 31, 10, 36. I still say we stay with 134 because it has been hitting the 1st and the 4th streets pretty often. So let's see if we can escape that loss and keep climbing. Let's go. Come on. Get away from that 0. Okay, no! Are you kidding me? We've been so unlucky with the double losses. Grr. All right, we're at 540 again. Now we gotta do 540 3 times. I know, what you're saying. Should have taken that when you were up at 891 and just called it a day. Probably right, but I said this is going to be a 1K day. It's going to be a 1K day. Come on now. Be good to us. No! Motherfucker. Are you serial? Now we got to do this all over again, which sucks. Yeah, fully understand. I put myself in this position. I get it. I get it, my friends. Man, was that what? That was 3 losses in a row, right? 1, 2. Yeah, 3 losses in a row. Damn. That sucks. Okay. As long as you win the big ones, remember that? As long as you win the big ones. There's 306. As long as you win the big ones. All right, come on. Come on. Yeah, buddy, I know. Cat wants out. Whew. Clinch time again. Clinch time again. Okay, don't make us go up to a $2,160 bet. Not that I would. I don't think I'll do that. I think we would just take a break and come back and grind it back to at least even. No. Oh, unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. I know I said I was going to take a break. I was looking for to see if I was going to go first 3 streets. I cannot believe that. Man alive. I was going to go 9th Street regular, and I was going to bump it up to 2,000. Let's see what would have happened. I was going to do the first 3 streets. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. That would have been a winner. Barely. I'd have been sweating bullets right there, right? Whew. That would have been sweating bullets on that 0. Let's see, 13,958. Where does that put us? That put us 774 for the day. Our average goes down to 225, so we're not going to sit with that one. We are not going to sit with that one. So we would have won that first one, whether we had stuck it at 1, 3, 4 streets or first 3 streets. We would have won that one. Let's see if we would have won this one. 26. If we'd stuck with 1, 3, 4, that would have been a winner. But man, look at Cheese hitting around 0. That makes me too uncomfortable. But we would have won both of those. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. It's going for 135. So I'm okay, because even if we stop right now, we won 300 from yesterday, minus the 700 we're down today from the 1,000. So we would have had a $300 profit yesterday. Then if I get $300 today, if we did nothing else, then we would be on track still. If we had doubled up to 2,000 for 3 bets, we would have won all 3. We could have easily lost one. Okay. So my goal right now, 7.6, we're not going to do it all right now. We're at 24. This is getting pretty long. Um, what to do, what to do. Believe it or not, I'm sort of having fun with this. It's the puzzle, right? It's the puzzle on how to get back that I like. Okay, another win. We would have been winning. Would have been caught up by now. Gosh darn it. All right, let's just crank away a couple more here. I definitely don't want to reset back down to 9,000, right? I don't want to do that. We've climbed our way back to where we're pretty much on track. I don't need too much more to get back to 300, so that's okay. We'll have more good days. It's a marathon. But man, right now I wanted to bet 4,000. Just now I wanted to bet 4,000. And we would have lost $4,000. Oof. That'd have been rough. All right, 9 streets. Let's go. We need one more, I think, to get back to where, because we won 2, lost that 1. Let's fight back. Let's fight back. We're still doing all right when you add up yesterday and today. Overall, we're fine. Oh my goodness. Shit's going downhill in a hurry. Wow. Yeah, you read it right. I'm going $2,160 right now. This is gambling. We're still at 11,483, so we're up still from our stake money. We'll still be up $2,483. Let's do this. What does this get us? This gets us $720. Is that right? I think so. Yeah, 180. 5-4 is 180, 360, 720. Come on now. Boy, we've had just terrible luck. We've gotten so many more losses. I should have reset that to see what our win-loss ratio was. Oh, gosh darn. You got to be kidding me. No bueno. Wow. 36, 10. Ugh. Would have been nice to have that win, but there was next to a 13 and 11. 11 would have killed us. Oh my dang. Well, that sucks. Okay. What to do? Do I do a day tour and go to 4,000? I know. Trust me, I know what you're saying, but man, that's also why I had that 30,000 bankroll. I kind of wanted to push the limits sometime. We still have plenty of bankroll. We haven't even touched our original stake. There's another 36. Good thing we didn't go in there. 4,000, that would be one more bet. That would reach the table limits for this table. All right, there's a 130. Yeah, who is this? I gotta write her name down. Anya. I'm not playing with you anymore, Anya. I'm just kidding. This is totally mine. This is all on me. Come on now. Unreal. Unreal. Yeah, should have taken a break a long time ago. Five bet four. All right, we're going 4-3-2-0. Come on now. I know. Fucking wild. This is amazing. I think on day 2, I lost and I was down to 7. I think I went all the way down to like, I maybe even used all of our balance. I can't remember. I can't remember what happened on that day. I'll have to go back and watch day 2. That was a ride. That was a ride. Okay. These days I hold my breath because I just don't know what the hell's going to happen. I'm not even paying attention. And with that, I don't know if I want to do that a second time. Ride or die. One more time. Let's see if we can get one more lucky. That would get us up close to 0. Whew. And we'd be at 8,500, just below our $9,000 stake. Not happy about that. I'm not too worried. So you know my mind process. We're in the first, 1 month. I'm not worried about the 12-month status. Whew, yes. But I'm really fucking happy about that. And we are not going any further with that. Look at that. Ooh, doggy. We're down 504. Doesn't that feel good when when you're down 3,249 and now you're down 504? You're like, man, that feels really good. We're going to call it a break. I'm going to come back. I'm telling you, I'm going for a 1K day. We're going to get this back. Let's just see what would have happened. What were we betting? We were betting reverse. Second, third, and fourth. Let's just see what happens if we would have gone for another $4,000 bet right here. Which would have been cool because it still would have left us up around 10,000, which would have been $1,000 more than our stake. So this would have been a more comfortable bet right here. And it would have been a reverse. We would have won that. That would have put us way back up here again. But that's okay. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm very grateful for what we got. And we'll be back and we'll kick its ass again. All right, cheers. Okay, back for a quick session. I'm in my workout total trashy Macho Man shirt. Figured we could use a little Macho Man vibes. All right, let's see if we can bust up from minus 504. So, be a little risky here. Not on the first bet or two, but see if we can push the limits. Looks like reverse was doing really well. But now that we get in, now it's going to hit the first streets of the dozen, right? That's how it goes. Would not surprise me right now. All right, let's see if we can go. Let's see if we can make some tracks. I want to get back outside. I'm going to wash my car today. Oh, of course. Mother. Of course. How the fuck? Seriously. Seriously. Whoops. Clear that out. All right, let's roll. Let's roll. Let's get some here. Come on now. God, we were down way down there. 32.49 down. Whew. I don't know if I like this guy either. Bad energy vibes. Bad energy vibes. Okay, come on now. Dig it. Let's go. Okay. There's one. Let's go again. See if we can get some. Come on, do us a string. I mean, look at this run before this 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 12 in a row that we would have won if we were betting on reverse nines. Not that I can complain. I mean, shit, we were up 1,020 today. All right, we'll take 5 or 24. Either or. Okay, come on now. Let's make some tracks into this thing. Let's make some tracks. Okay, let's see. 1,000 is 360, 2,000 is 720. So if I bet $2,000 and win once, we'd be up 200 some dollars. Dangerous thinking right now. Very dangerous thinking I got going on my end. Someone just mentioned it again in the comments, but I mean, I already kind of addressed my background. You know, what do I do to, you know, enable me to do this stuff? And I got to tell you, I'm not a doctor. I'm not, you know, a lawyer. I'm just a normal dude who just saved like a mofo when I was younger and then worked my way up, continue to save, continue to invest. My one advice for those of you, especially in the US, if you are looking for a career, you're young, or you're just not sure where to go, project management. And I'll tell you why. One, the salaries are very, very good. Two, everything you do in your life is project management, okay? You did a bake sale, guess what? There was project management. You re-landscaped your yard, project management. How much bark dust to get, where to put plants, the order of the stuff you do. Everything you do in life is project management. So to go into project management, you already have those skills. Oh, this dude. Anyway, and specifically, rather than just regular traditional project management, I would get into becoming a Scrum Master, a certified Scrum Master. Super easy. They have no business calling it a master. It's like a two-day workshop you go to, you take this rinky-dinky test, and you're a master. I mean, if they can get that for like, you know, a mixed martial arts 2-day workshop, and suddenly, you know, we're a black belt in jiu-jitsu, sign me up. That'd be awesome. Okay, there we go. Anyway, if you're looking, or you're in between and you're not sure where to go, start studying up. There's plenty of books. You can get your, it's called a PMP, your Project Management Professional certification. You kind of need that, even though I think it's kind of a worthless certification. It's a little bit on the harder side. You'll have to study. There's some good books on Amazon you can buy that you don't need to go and take the online prep courses that cost a couple $1,000s. You know, way back in the day, I bought a book, I studied for 3 months, I took the test, I passed. That's kind of the standard, sort of like if you're a lawyer or something, they want to see that degree. This is sort of the same thing. All right, we're bouncing back. Let's see if we can keep it off that first street. Anyway, certified Scrum Master, number one, you already have those skills. Now, it does take a special type of personality. You kind of have to be outgoing. You have to be able to be in charge. You have to be able to think quickly on your feet, manage conflict, you know, because you're kind of running your little Scrum teams, so you can't be a mouse. So if you're kind of mousy and being in and speaking to executive leadership about statuses of your projects and stuff make you uncomfortable, this isn't the job for you. But if you're okay speaking in front of people, if you're the kind of person that's very listy and you can take notes and follow up, because that's the job of a project manager or a Scrum Master, right? We don't actually do shit. We just tell people what they need to get done and when they need to get done by. That's the beauty of it, right? We're not doing it. We're telling you to do it. Number 3 reason, like I already said, you already have experience. You just need to be able to document that somehow creatively onto a resume. Number 4, it pays very well. The Scrum Masters that work for me currently, they're making anywhere between $135 and $145 a year plus benefits. If you're new to this, you'll probably come on as a contractor, right? You're probably making $55 to $60 an hour, no benefits. So still you'll be making $120 a year as a contractor. You might have to settle in at, you know, a little lower if you're not as creative as you can be on your resume. You might have to come in. Did we do well with her? I don't remember. We started doing well with him. Let's just go clear 9th Street reverse for $9. Anyway, I'm just throwing it out there, but that's what I did. I got into project management after I got my feet wet and really learned project management really well from doing and a lot of people stay at that level, and that's great. I mean, it's a really being down in the weeds with your teams and actually doing, but I like mentoring, I like coaching, so I kind of wanted to elevate a little higher. and that's why I kind of wanted to climb up a little bit. But at the same time, I hate red tapes. I hate company politics. It's so stupid, and I don't have the demeanor or the patience to sit in a meeting and listen to stupidity. You know, say it what it is. If the project's red, just call it. Don't freaking dance around it and come up with fancy words. I hate politicians. That's what it feels like when, as soon as you start getting into higher and higher levels, you got to start watching what you say. You know, I just like, if everybody just said how it was, we'd be golden. Anyway, there's my 2 cents. All I did was save, invest, and, you know, got into the right career that paid well, and, oof, well, that was a loss either way. Darn it. Why couldn't she have done that on the first spin when we were at $9? Other than that, I still can continue to invest. I mean, up until this latest car, you know, I used to shop around and I would buy either a smoking deal new, or I would buy a barely used car that took all the depression. And I've always been a very practical person buying my cars. I never bought flashy, always super practical. So this Mach-E Mustang EV car is kind of, but it's still a C SUV, so it's still practical for hauling what we want, and I don't really consider it a super flashy car. But it was the first car that I kind of splurged on myself after all these years, and I was kind of talked into it. That's another thing. I don't believe in loans if you can help it, other than my house. And fortunately I had paid off my house, but cars I bought, sold, and in the meantime, while I owned that car, I would save up. And so when I bought the next car, I would sell my car, have the difference in whatever I had, and that's what I'd go up. So eventually, if you keep going up, I don't do car payments. So that was my other thing. Just stay out of debt. Pay your credit card off every month if you're going to use it. No. Whew. Boy, she's hitting around that 0 again, isn't she? Okay. Let's see if we can keep inching up. We're going to go. Well, we were down 500, right? So we're down minus 366. Okay, maybe I might have to revise. Maybe the 1K day. Unless I decide to get really crazy here in a second, which I could at any moment snap. I mean, as I was just finishing my workout, I was really thinking to myself, sort of how fun it would be to go back to my original vision, which was to put all 30,000 in play and just play through. Just play through. Go to the other server that allows fulls on bets and just play through and see what happens. Because $30,000, like I said, we could get, this is the cumulative loss. We could go over up to 8 losses. This is our 8 bet. I mean, technically we'd have to have 34, 42, but I'm assuming we'd have some wins, but we could roughly go 8 losses in a row. You know, what are the chances of that? I don't know. Swizzle put it on there. It's like super low. So, and not to be confused, that's probability. That's probability, not each independent roll we get. Each independent roll is its own, but to lose that many in a row, there's a probability. Probability and statistics really aren't my strong point with math. Anyway, okay, let's go. Let's earn this thing back up. I want to get it back up to 0 at least, so I can go out and wash my car, crank some country music, then come back in and take this thing home as far as we can go. Who knows? Maybe I'll get crazy right now and do a $4,000 bet. No, not going to do that. But I'm thinking about it. Look at that. That would have won $4,000, see? There's all on red. Love it. Love it. Looking for all on red. Where's all on red here? I need sofa. I thought he said I need a sofa. All right, let's go. Well, we're still a ways away. 231. We need a heck of a run. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We are going to play through. Man, today was lower body day. I purposely put those on Mondays because those are the days that, you know, you're more likely to skip. So I put it on Monday so I don't skip it. Oof. You know what I'm talking about. Those of you who lift know what I'm talking about. Leg day. Whew, nice. Well, we would have won 30 or 11, so we're all right. Okay, let's go. Okay, come on. Let's bust it. Can't touch this. Come on. Let's go. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Okay, okay, okay. All right, well, at least we're winning back, you know. Let's hope we're not doing the 2-1, 2-1. Let's hope we can keep going at least 3-1, 3-1. See, we're below, you know what I mean? We're just above 2-to-1 ratio right here, so we hit a really rough streak in here. Ooh, doggy, look at that dip. I still like putting my mouse over there and see $3,249 down. Oh no, $3,384 down. That was the max. Ooh, that stings. That stings. All right, 10. There we go. We're making some way. We're making some way. Okay. Let's go. Get us up back to 0. Okay. Yep. Dad enjoyed being out in the sun today. Gave my mom a little break. It's getting tough with her and her Alzheimer's. And the saddest part is she knows it and she realizes it, you know, so when you know that you are forgetting things, that's really tough and scary. So trying to give her as much break as possible. Man, we're kicking ass right now. So it's okay. Expecting a loss, accept the loss. As long as we keep stepping up, we're all right. Yeah, buddy. All right. Someone else, I think two of you wrote in there, like you were hoping you would like to fly and you'd like to do it. How do you do it? Find a local airport that has flight instructors or a school. Go talk to them. They'll give you an introductory flight for $60 or something, take you up and, you know, just show you what it's about. You'll get to put that hour flight into your logbook should you decide to keep flying, because you have to get a certain number of hours. I think if you're going to get your very lowest certification, which is just a private pilot, I think you need 45 hours before you're eligible to take the written. You have to take a written exam. After you pass the written exam, you have to take a verbal exam with the flight examiner, and then you have to take a practical in the air flight exam with the flight examiner. And you have to have a certain number of hours, and then within those hours, you have to have a certain number of hours broken up into categories, like a certain number of hours and a certain number of long distance flying, which isn't terrible. It's not super long distance, so that's all right. You have to have a certain amount of solo hours, a minimum number of instructor hours that the instructor's flying with you. So my suggestion for any of you that are looking to get in flying, set aside the money. It's expensive, right? You got to rent the plane, you got to pay for the instructor. It's spendy. It's not a cheap business. And before you even do that, figure out how you're going to fly. Are you going to buy a plane? Expensive as fuck. Are you going to just rent a plane at your local airport? Not a bad option if you're only going to fly an hour here, hour then. Is there a flight club around you that you can join and you will pay an intro dues plus a monthly dues, but then your flight time is at a much lower rate than just renting a plane? But then you need to fly a certain number of hours every month to make it worth the dues it costs to get in and do all that kind of stuff. Generally, flight clubs, whether you own or flight clubs, have the airplane qualities better than if you just go to a small airport where they have a plane sitting out there for rent. You can also, in your area, depends on how busy your area is, you can look for people that are selling a share. Like oftentimes people buy a plane and they'll want to get 2 or 3 owners. And that's the best way to go if you're going to own the plane. Get the plane and co-own it with several other people, because you're not flying the plane all the time. So it's just sitting there. You might as well have other people flying it and then paying all the costs for it. And there are a lot of costs for maintaining a plane. Every year it has to do an annual inspection by a certified airplane, air mechanic and AM, whatever that is. Parts are expensive. Everything about flying is expensive. I was going to buy a plane, then I decided there was a place about an hour from here. They have 3 planes, 30 owners selling a 1/30th share, which you think, oh shit, 1/30, but the planes are always, there's a loss. Okay, that's all right. We knew it was coming down the line. So plane's always open, and the fact is, you need to run the planes. You don't want them sitting there. Airplanes that have been sitting without being flown a lot, they have more engine problems than not. So if you ever going to buy a plane, see how much it's been flown in terms of consistently. You want a plane that's been flown. But I'll tell you what, so once you figure out all that, don't go get your private pilot if then you turn around and go, oh shit, I don't know how I'm going to afford to fly after this. Set that money aside and go straight through. If you're going to go to a flight instructor at a local airport where you have flexible times, make sure that you set aside and you get a schedule, because the worst thing you do when you start flying is you go for an instruction for an hour or 2 and then you don't come back for 3 or 4 weeks. In that 3 or 4 weeks, you've lost a lot of it, especially when you're learning, because the hardest parts about flying initially, it's the landings, right? Actually, all the way through, pretty much the landings are the most difficult thing to get down. And when you're brand new and you go up and you do some takeoffs and landings and you just start getting comfortable, and then you're out for 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks, you come back, you have to relearn it. And therefore, you will end up doing way more hours necessary to get to the point where you feel comfortable, where your flight instructor will pass you off and say you're ready for the flight exam. All right, look at that, we're 96 away. We've climbed right out, man. Just like that, we climbed out from $500. It was like nothing. Look at that. Anyway, I love flying. My daughter, who's already rated as a commercial airline pilot, the last piece that she's doing, and she doesn't have to, is she's just about ready to take her flight instructor certification, which is going to be really cool for her to be a flight instructor. And that way she can also build hours and earn some money at the same time. Okay, look at that. We're just on the other side. I can see the light. Okay. Here we go. Man, we're killing it right now since she got here. I thought I didn't normally do well with her, Vanessa. Yeah, but we're killing it. Anyway, I think there was a couple members, I'm sorry, I don't remember your name, said you live right here by Newburgh. You're actually in Dundee, Anybody interested that happens to be local, I'm happy to take you up for a flight, so you can kind of see what it's like. Oh my goodness, Vanessa. Okay. Here we go. So close yet so far. It's like a Dire Straits song. Man, my daughter, is part of your commercial commercial license when you're going for that, you have to go do a certain amount of spin training where they put the plane into a spin and you got to learn to recover. Ugh. Gotta tell you what, she had one of those, you know, gosh damn it. Here's the rabbit hole, but we're going straight through. Darn it. Anyway, she was showing me the video afterwards, and I'm like, oh, and because I know when you do like really steep turns in a plane, those G-forces and the way you feel, it takes a little while getting used to it. So spinning, oh my gosh, no thanks. No thanks. I just like flying. I just like doing we fly to the beach or fly somewhere. When we went up the other day, we just flew around and just enjoyed the sights. And then I do love doing takeoffs and landings. That's just a really fun thing to do. Damn it, Jim. The fuck? Oh. All right, here we go back down this rabbit fucking hole. Unbelievable. 3 in a row. 2, 27, 26. Maybe we should be switching up because it hasn't hit the first street. You know, I didn't even think about that. I've been talking so much. After the second one, maybe should have switched up after it hit the 27. Okay, well, it gives me hope because we were down 33 or something $100, so this kind of sucks because now we got to leave it at 1,000 for several of them. All right, there's one. I think we got to leave it here at 3 bets. That's always hanky. Okay, come on now. I wanted to get it back to 0 so I could go wash my car. Now we're way down here again, below where we started. Isn't that funny how that happens? Short sessions, man. All right, all right, all right. Oof. Oh, man, do I want to risk that again? We're at 276. I said we're going straight through. We're going straight through. This would put us up and over. This is a 360. We actually didn't need to go 1,080. I should have dropped it down to 540, and then dropped it down below there. So that's kind of a mistake on my part. Again, not really thinking clearly. This should be a 540 bet, which would have given us a little room if this goes south, and it just did. 31.38. All right, we're at 2160. We're going down this path again. Dumb. All right, no more talking about flying or work. Come on now. Every time we switch, I feel like sometimes we lose, but there we go. Okay, okay. Okay, back up to 636. That's a pretty decent area to be in. Let's go. What does this get us? So we're betting 2,000. Yeah, that's what, 720? That's a 720 profit. I should know this by now, but I just like to double check. Okay, come on now. Let's go. Yes, because we switched it back. I thought we were going to lose for a second. We switched it over to... Yes! Oh, dang, we're kicking ass. All right, we climbed back out of that twice. We were in some trouble. We climbed out of it. Maybe more than twice. I don't know. There was a danger zone right there. Okay, we are out of it. I'm going to call it. We're at 28 minutes on this session. And you know, someone else had a good point when I was saying, how many days does it take before the naysayers say, that's considered long-term and you're winning? Someone pointed out, it's more than one session a day. We're playing literally 3 to 5 sessions a day times the number of days. I mean, sometimes more. So each one of those sessions are pretty lengthy. Those should be considered, right? Let's go see where our VIP is. We're climbing up pretty good. Look at that. We're at 97. So I'm really, what's our rake back look like? Rake back isn't that much, $57, but I think if we can get up to, I think tonight we could get up to 100 maybe if we keep pushing it. It's never good though when this progress is showing high, because that means you've had to play some pretty big bets. All right. Peace out, everyone. I'll be back after I wash my car. Cheers. Okay, back for yet another session today. What a roller coaster, huh? So we're up $84. Look at that graph. Went from up 1,023 or thereabouts to down, geez, down 33.84. Now we're sitting around 84 bucks. Let's see if we can do some damage, huh? Man, that was fun though. All right, there's one. I thought I was going to hit that 4. All right. All right, all right, all right. See if we can go. So I'm going to do a bunch of short sessions. Going to try to get a couple wins and then bug out and come back and get a couple wins. I'm going to still see if I can't get a 1K day. It's a long stretch. It's getting the evening. It's 6:45 p.m. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Several people say the Discord link's broken in the chat. I will go check it out today, and I'll make sure that it's posted and it's fixed if it is broken. See what's going on. Okay, there's number 2. 174. All right. It'd be nice to get up to 300 right now. That would get our daily goal back. And be on track. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, I'll make sure the Discord isn't busted up. So I'm sorry for those that are in Discord that needed some admin rights. I gave moderator rights. I thought it was the same, but I'll get in there so that you can start doing what you need to do and go from there. And I promise tonight I'll sit down on Discord and get in there and do some stuff. No. Why are we missing one in there again? I mean, it just appears like we're missing, but we're not, I guess. Right? Because if I come here to history, it's showing a 135 bet. So as long as they pay out when it actually hits that spot that looks like it doesn't have a number in it, or a bet on it, a street that has a bet on it, I'm good with that. A little bit concerning. My buddy was just giving me shit saying the other day when I was talking about the guy who was talking about I'm being misleading by not covering the 0 or whatever, and then, oh mother, come on now, what is this bullshit? Anyway, I was talking about, apparently right as I was talking about that, it hits a 0, so it's still not being misleading. All right, come on. This is ridiculous. Hits a 17, then it hits a 4. All right. You got all these other numbers to hit. Hit those. Anya. Did we do terrible with Anya last time? I don't remember. I think so. All right, come on now. Oof. That was hitting into the zero. And that was because I said misleading. Oh, now we got to leave it at 540 twice. Because we lost 135 and 270 back to back. Okay, let's go. Come on now. Come on, Anya. Let's go, Smiley. Hit it. Let's go. Let's go. Get away from that zero. There we go. We're away from that zero. And we got it. Nice. All right. Back to 129. No, that's not what we want. There we go. Okay. Get some. Look at this race down here. I'm still 65th. Oh, and check this out. I don't remember if I showed you, but because of all those big bets, look at, we moved up. We're 97.36% away. We're at 97.36, very close to our VIP Platinum 3 or whatever. That's what happens when you bet $4,500 or something. Nice, 174. Is this where we were last time? Yeah, 174. Let's go to history. What did? Whew, yeah, there they are. $4,320 bets right there. Because we lost. Look at that. That was painful. Losing a $2,160 bet. Losing a $1,000 bet. That was a rough time in history. But we got out of it. We got out of it. Thank you. A few more people posted in and say, you know what? F what? No. Come on now. Just said, do what I do. Play how I would rather play. So, and right now I'm going to play a little careless. I am, admittedly playing a little careless. For me, I'm looking at the overall goal, and as long as I can keep the overall goal in sight, then I'm okay. I'm okay with that. And especially if we're not losing our bankroll, if we're not tapping in, which today we did risk going in, right? I mean, we were going to go significantly under 9,000, but that's just 1/3 of our bankroll. So, like I said, I think it would be kind of fun to throw 30,000 on the other server and just go for it. And for certain, we could put. Okay, man, that's. I don't know. Maybe everything looks close to zero to me, but that looked close to zero to me. All right. Anyway, I think it would be kind of cool, even with 9,000, man. If we went $1 streets, 9 streets, $9 bet, 9 for 9, man, we could sit here and double up for a long time and not hit near our limits. And you're making $3 a spin. It'd be long days, but I guarantee it. Maybe I'll do that one day when I have an entire day to sit down and you all are willing to sit with me and just crank through it. See how many spins it takes. Now, someone said something interesting. They were jotting down the numbers that we're hitting and so that they could follow along with the actual numbers and if they were placing. But then they're saying, but then I'm jumping around. And I think you're meaning between sessions, but in between sessions, I'm not playing. If I'm not playing outside of what's being recorded. If I say, "Hey, I'll be back," and I pause it, I come back, and sometimes I've been lately placing the bet before I bring you back, just because it's between the spins and it's coming on, and so I place the bet because the recorder takes like 3 seconds to get it all, going. There's a countdown. And just to save some time. So I'm not sure what you were talking about, my man, about cutting in and out and not having all the numbers and it being hard to follow. Okay, oof. All right, look at that. 219. Let's get our 300. If we can, get our 300 and start working on dinner, huh? And then I did have someone say again that they wish that I would pause it in between spins, so you're literally just seeing the bet and the spin, the bet, spin, the bet and spin. I could do that. There's a pause button. It's pretty easy for me to hit the pause button. So most people, almost everybody has chimed in, say they just like it unedited, full-length videos. That's what they would prefer. But if you would prefer that I, most of the time, whenever I can remember, just hit pause and then bring it like right now, unpause it, I'm happy to do that too. It's not that big of a deal. 264. That's the way. I like it. All right, we made a good comeback today. Can you imagine this? Think about it this way. We were down 3,384. Now we're up 264. Ooh, doggy. That's, you know, just under $3,700 or whatnot. That's $3,700 day right there. If we had started here and been ballsy enough to bet $4,000 a couple times, which would be kind of fun right now, right? We're at 14,861. We could afford to bet the $4,320 bet and still be above our stake. Okay. 309. We hit our daily goal for the second time. Possibly, no, actually, we hit it for the third time today. We have hit our goal for the third time today. Let's hope it's the last time we hit our goal. We're going to go up. I'm going to go start making some dinner, and we will be back. All right, cheers. All right, we're back for another quick session. We left off at 309 thankful dollars up. I want to see if I can get a couple quick wins. Say that 10 times fast. And then sit down and eat something. All right, there's one. Let's see if we can get it up to 400. Would love just to get 2 quick wins right here. And maybe a little tiny one to get up to 400. Take a break, come back, and get 500. And 6 and 7. 500 would be a good day after what we've been through. It's not, obviously, it's not as, you know, people point out, sort of stopped at 1,038. I get it. But again, I'm going to do me. I'm going to have fun. We're going to go for it. And we're back up to, you know, to whatever we end up today is whatever we end up today. Oh, man. All right, all right. Here we go. Let's see what we can do here. We're into it 1 minute and 15 seconds. I was sort of hoping it was just going to be, you know, 3 spins and we were done. Wishful thinking. Come on now. Who do we got here? Iris. All right, Iris. Show us the money. Come on. Okay. All right, there's one. Gets us back to our starting point of 309. Now let's see if we can get a couple in a row here. We need 3. Or we need 2 wins and then drop it down. So I promise I'm not going to get super careless tonight. We're at the end of the evening and, you know, we may end up, I'm willing to go and be down a couple hundred, but I won't get down in the thousands again. We got our goal right now. I could call it a day. It's been a long video. Been a lot of sessions. I think this is our 7th session of the day. All right. $3.99. I don't know how it went from 308. What did we bet just now? Oh, we kept it on 270 accidentally. Awesome. 9th Street reverse for $9. Let's build up a couple slowly. That worked out well, huh? I'd have been shocked as hell if it had gone the other way and looked down and went, what? 270. Sort of excited to get up to Platinum 3. See what kind of weekly and monthly boost they give us on that. All right, 402. Let's keep trucking. Just get up a few more above 4. Every dollar we get north of 400 is a dollar less we have to get on the next session, and we're already at 7 sessions. I might call it quits at 500 bucks. It's been a long day. It's already 7:45. Yeah, you know, I was hoping to get a 1K day, and we did get it to some degree, right? Oh well. Let's keep rolling here. Let's get it up to 5. 5's a good day. 5 is a good day. Hell, 3 is a good day, right? All right. 405. I mean, I'm tempted just to go for it. Get the 500 right now. And let's go for it. Let's get the 500 right now and get out of here. Okay. I was really tempted to go 270. That'd be 90 bucks. That'd put us at 95, 495. And then we could do a couple really small bets and be there. Yeah, my buddy's pinging me because, all right, there's one. We would have been done if we'd done what I thought we should do. All right, one more. Come on. Just one more. Don't do this to us now. Don't do this to us. Anyway, it's my best bud, and he's watching just the tail ends of the videos every day. He's a super busy guy and kind of keeping tabs, and so I let him know what's been going on today. So he's, saying, oh, they're going to have a field day with you tomorrow because you all won't see this until late tonight, very early in the morning. So he has a little bit of a sneak preview of the shithole I got us into earlier. Yes. Yes. Now we can go down to $9. Man, feels so good when I drop down to $9. It's like, who cares? Someone did have a good idea. They were like, hey, rather than just try different strategies, start a whole new session and start with a super low bankroll, and let's record that and see what we could do with a super low bankroll. So I'm going to do that. I'm thinking maybe a $50 bankroll, and we go to the other wheel and play 10 cents, 20 cents, or whatever, and see if we can get that $50 bankroll. Yes. All right, we're at 498. I could do this. Let's end on an even 500, right? We're going to end on an even 500. Although that low's been hitting a lot. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I think that's a great idea. I'll have to keep track of it. It'll be out of the same balance here, so we'll just have to keep track of every day how much we win, and that we could never go below, we could never lose below what it is. So we won't really keep track of this running balance versus our daily profits and how far we go into the hole if we go down, and we can't bet more than a cumulative of. All right, there's one. We need uno más. So I think that's a really neat idea, and in that case, I mean, I could keep doing the same thing, and I know we could do it. And maybe that's the whole goal of it. We do a couple spins every evening and set a goal. I know some of you are setting percent profit targets, and that's perfect. That's a great way to do it. Whether it's 30%, 10%, whatever it is, I think that's a really great target. 50 bucks. It'd be pretty hard to get those. I mean, we're going to have to start. I'll show you how I would do it. We'd have to start really small and just grow like that. Well, that was no bueno. Okay, we're up to $6. Oof. Nerve-wracking time, right? It's not that I care about the money, it's I'm hungry. I just want to go eat. Anyway, I'm going to try that. Put in the chats or whatever what you think would be a good starting low roll bankroll, and if you think I should just play it the way I'm playing it and see what we can do with that and how long it would take to build up that to a decent amount, or if you think I should be taking that low bankroll and trying something different. Oh, come on. Knew I should have gone with the lows. All right, what say you? We're down $9. We need $9 to get to 500, so come on. Come on. There's 24 numbers there, Iris. 24. So yeah, put in the comments what you think that bankroll should be for a low, and if I should just play what I normally play with that low, or if I should try something different. I don't know. Let me know. Oof. She really doesn't want us to. She really doesn't want me to eat. Both 11 and 6 would have been winners. All right. Let's go 9th Street 45. This would get us 15. We need to win 2 of these. I mean, I could have just kept triple martingaling where we were at, but you can see even at a $1, you do triple martingale on dozens, 2 dozens, man, that grows fast. That grows fast. Okay, there's one. Let's see if we can get one more. Sorry, this would take us out of our exact 500 because we need $12. We'll be at 503. Just gonna have to do. Okay, I'll go to 505, but we're gonna go to the. All right, we'll do it here. We got to go to 505. Okay. Maybe I just play high-low, even odd, red black. Look at all the blacks. Blacks are hitting pretty good. Maybe we just go on black and stay on black. But for right now, we're looking for not that. Not that. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. We were what, like $3 away? And now we're $57 away. Potentially being $147 away. Or something, I don't know, whatever, my head's, forget my math. All right, there's one. All right, let's go back to 45. See what we can do. Okay. This is more about me getting my ass to dinner than it is anything else. And what I'll probably do is I will probably go with gold coins and go to the auto roulette table and set auto roulette spins. Phew. All right, 488. Here we go again. You don't get a lot, but you do get tier points for that. So, and I have, I don't know, $50 million. See, how much do I have in gold coin? $80 million in gold coins. So I can just set it, you know, play 9. They don't let you do streets, so I have to manually put them on the actual numbers, whatever. Why they do that, I don't know. And then normally when I play 9 streets like this, if I'm going to walk away, I set it to triple martingale, because you set it for something and it says on a loss, do this. On a win, do this. But you can't say martingale and then bring it down one step. So if you lose and then you win one and then you lose again, you're below. So I set it for triple martingale, and we're done for the night. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the kind words. Thanks for joining me on this effing roller coaster today. But we did it. We didn't get 1,000, but we ended up eking out a $503 day. Nice work. All right. Roulette Fools. Brent with AOB. We will see you tomorrow. Cheers.